All right, Cancer, here we go. It's an energies update for the sign of Cancer, the most powerful soulmate connection in this current cycle. The hot spot of the whole thing is here. You're going to want to stick around. This is my overall energy, or my pre-shuffle energy, when I shuffle the deck and talk to the universe just as me. Right here, Seven of Cups. Stick around. This is going to be a good reading because the energies, I told you in your last cure for Cancer, the energies are off the fucking hook here. This is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. But if the title brought you in here, or you're a Cancerian, you're supposed to be here. All right? That's what it boils down to. It's a timeless reading, so whenever you find it is when you're meant to find it. Cancer, 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 Cancer. My lovely Cancer people with your sweet asses. Every one of you. Right here. Seven of Cups at the bottom. I asked for an energies update from the angle of Cancer. What's going on with Cancer, soulmate, twin flame, deep soul connection? Confusion. That's all I get off this. I'm actually confused when I look at the card. Seven of Cups. Somebody worried you got too much attention around you. A lot of you pulled your energy back. It's causing a lot of confusion on their side. They're starting to feel the dip here. Underneath that, power in that, is a Nine of Wands. Someone who's trying to protect their emotions. Someone who's in the shadows doing some spying, the Seven of Wands. They also feel, and I want you to take this to heart, okay? I get this very strong in the energy. They also feel that you might be a bit more evolved than they are on the emotional side, anyway, at the very least. Maybe the spiritual side. A lot of you are very spiritual. You Cancers do some of the best posts on my Twitter feed. Very enlightened bunch, you lot. That makes a lot of sense, too. So it puts them at a crossroads, all this confusion. And you might be, oh my God, this is a spectacular person. I'm confused. Two of Swords. Clams them up. And what you're seeing on the outside, like I've been telling you with the all signs readings, and hell, pretty much every reading we've had for the last couple of days, Queen of Wands, what you're seeing on the outside is not what this person's feeling on the inside. Cancer, this is going to be a fucking hell of a reading. The energy here is very strong. You might want to get yourself a comfortable chair. Pull that car over. For those of you that listen in the car, just pull over. Put the hazards on. Hide under the hood. Whatever you need to do. Here we go. I wish I could hide. I feel this. This is really strong. Shuffle on the deck for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Energies update right here. Timeless reading, but the energies are here right now. Whenever you find it is when you're meant to find it. But those of you who found it now, it's fucking now. It's right now. It's here. Shuffle on the deck for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Bottom of the deck. This person, three of Pentacles. This person wants, in the energy, they say to themselves, I want to be friends at least, or I want to do something with Cancer. Yeah. But they just sit there. They don't do anything. If you want something to happen, if I want something, I go get it. I'm a go-getter. I'm not the least bit shy. I've never not told someone how I felt about them. Ever. This person, it's like pulling teeth. The bottom of the line, after the shuffle, is Temperance. So after all the cards we've had so far, I've told you hold true. The card I just gave you holds true. Yeah, they want to. But what did I just say out on the Three of Pentacles? I said they want. Oh yeah, I want to do something with Cancer. I want a partnership. I want to at least be friends. I want, yeah. But I said they do nothing. Temperance. They just sit there. And so we got to get the most hated word on my Twitter feed. Y'all know what it is. It's patience. Let's give the deck a final shuffle. Let's do a reading here because I feel some forward movement coming. This is just a preamble. This is the foreplay. Here we go. This will be the energy around the overall energy, and the whole reading will clarify that overall energy. I'm giving the deck a final shuffle for Cancer. I'm focusing real good. I'm talking to the universe real good today, Cancer. You're in for a reading. Most accurate reading you ever got on this soulmate connection's about to happen here. Get yourself comfortable. I feel it. I I always feel it, but not like this. You know, like I said on the all signs reading, I'm getting some kind of help here now. Something's come in, some energy has come in. I don't know what it is, but it's juicing me up. It's turbocharging my already pretty good energy reading abilities. Yeah. Overall energy, this whole reading clarifying the Ten of Cups. It's a bit like that Seven of Cups in a way that we started with in the pre-shuffle with fairy illusions and, you know, oh my God, so many people around Cancer. Cancer's probably got all kinds of people interested. They're going out in their fancy bikini. One of you got a thong bikini. I mean, come on. We can see the whole ass. Jesus, that's going to attract people. Even if it's a bad ass, everybody likes an ass. It don't matter. And I don't know a Cancer that's got a bad ass. So, right here. Ten of Cups. You're the happiness. You're the happily ever after. Well, what's the energy underneath this? I always pull one clarifying energy over my overall energy card. It's the Three of Wands. They can't take it anymore. You can hear it in my voice, right? You hear what I'm saying. You're out there in a thong. People can see your whole ass. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, it's right here in the Three of Wands. Whenever I'm drawn to this Mork from Orc, Nanu shit here in the middle, I know. It's like a gaze, it's like the witch in the Wizard of Oz and the gazing ball. They're standing right on the edge. They're right on the edge here. Let's do a reading. Right here's the energy around your connection. Right here's how your person feels. Right here's how they feel about you and their soul, Cancer. Not what they show you, not what they tell you, because that's all fucking bullshit. Trust me, we saw that Queen of Wands. Again, it's all bullshit. This is the hidden energy, what the universe wants you to know through me, and this is the final outcome. I'm going to clarify everything. I'm going to throw some universe cards over the top at the end, and you bet your sweet thong, bikini wearing Cancer asses that there's going to be a link for an extended in the description. Because this is, I'm sorry, this is like starting my week. This is unreal. It's like a fire hose of energy coming at me. It's like I grabbed onto a power line here. All right. Pole reading clarifying the Ten of Cups and everything you've seen before it. Ten of Cups and the Three of Wands in particular. Nanu. What's the overall energy here of the connection? Nine of Swords. What'd I tell you? It's like I grabbed on to a power line here. Overall energy of the connection right now is the Nine of Swords. Remember everything I've told you so far from the pre-shuffle. When this falls in my overall energy of the connection, somebody is just thinking. Too much. They're overthinking. They're overthinking happiness. And I've said this about your person before. They've somehow weaponized happiness. You know, it's like it's not what they're used to. That's why we saw the Seven of Cups in the beginning. It's not what they're used to. They got all kinds of things running through their head. Some guy named Steve is telling their person to go out and attract other energy. Let people look at their ass. Yeah, I am telling you to do that, and it's working. I'm telling you to do that because I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I know how energy works. That's why most people know that the minute somebody dumps you and you go out and they see you with somebody else, that's when you get the text, isn't it? That's when they all of a sudden, okay. You know, it's no different. Famous people run into it all the time. It's the same energy. Nobody would give them the time of day before they've got themselves on a TV show. Then all of a sudden they're on a TV show. And everybody wants to be their friend. People who wouldn't give them the time of day before, all of a sudden are fucking interested in being their best friend. Oh yeah, happens all the time. And the stupid ones fall for it. Let it stroke their ego. It's the same energy. It's somebody here who's overthinking this happiness to a point where it might just bring them in. I feel that. We'll see. We'll see if the cards back me up. How do they feel in their emotions? Right? Their general emotions. How do they feel right? Well, it's off of the Nine of Swords. Yeah, the Magician. They're manifesting this, but they're manifesting it from a point of fear. They're manifesting communication with you, whether they realize it or not, but they're manifesting from a point of overthinking. So it's feedbacking on them like a microphone in front of a speaker going, that squealing sound. It's just like that. And it's driving them more batshit crazy. How do they feel about you, Cancer? In their soul. Not what they show you, not what they tell you. Because that's bullshit. The Hierophant. Hands down, the best card to fall here in this position. Short of the King of Pentacles, I actually like this better. I said earlier, if you rewind, you'll hear that I said it. I said about the Seven of Wands in the pre-shuffle, the energy off of it was someone who feels like you might be a bit more advanced than they are, higher up spiritually. This person sees you as the fucking Pope, the guru, someone who is just beyond anything they've ever known in the emotion department, and it bookends the Nine of Swords, and that sends them into the Nine of Swords, overthinking, pacing the kitchen at 2 in the morning with a bottle of whiskey, weaponizing happiness. Because they're not on your level spiritually or emotionally. But how they see you is hands down the best card to fall in that position in my reading. And this is my reading. Fuck. Right here, I told you. I'm grabbing onto a power line here. The energy is palpable. Hidden energy. But hell if you know any of this in the 3D. It's a very 5D, except for this. And this a little, well, this is kind of 5D. This is fantasy. But, you know, happily ever, and they all lived happily ever after. La 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 la. But a lot of this is 5D. And they're not showing you any of this. We saw the Queen of Wands in the pre-shuffle. My pre-shuffle is the cliff notes on the whole fucking reading. That's why it's important not to fast forward through it, you damn impatient Cancers. Come on. A few of you out there. I know you. I'm an energy reader. I know you're there. Rewind. Right here's the hidden energy. It's red with the Nine of Swords. What is it? What's the universe want you to know? I told you. There was forward movement in the energy. It's the Fool. The universe wants you to know that it's everything that's happening. All of this Nine of Swords, overthinking, and the fact that, oh my God, the Seven of Wands and the Hierophant, that you might be spiritually more advanced than they are, or emotionally more advanced, and all this accidental manifesting that they're doing, trying to figure out how to get this back. Part of that is the Seven of Cups too from the pre-shuffle. All of this is just going to lead them right to you. The Fool, taking a leap of faith. And there's a nervousness to this Fool energy. This little chick right here is nervous about leaving the nest. Most birds are. I watch the hawks every year here in the neighborhood. I like watching the little ones. And they'll hang on that. They'll go out there and they'll stretch their wings and they'll fly to the telephone pole across the street, but they go right back to that nest. You know, it takes them a good week to finally take off and get some territory underneath them. That's what's going on here. You got yourself a baby hawk. He's on the branch. He's jumping up and down. He's flapping his wings. Yeah, you can fly, you little fuckwit. Go. You know, Mommy and Daddy don't care anymore. Mommy and Daddy out with their bikinis on, showing off their little feathered asses. It's going to drive them right to you. What's the final outcome, Red, with all this manifesting they're doing? Accidental manifesting with fear and pain. Not the best way to manifest, by the way. Cancer. I love it when in the final outcome the sign's energy shows up. Yeah, the Chariot. I already read the energy for you. You all know I read the energy first, then I throw the cards. I already gave you the whole reading in the fucking pre-shuffle. Here it is. I said there was forward movement. Rewind. I fucking said it. Chariot. None of this Nine of Swords shit matters. You're irreplaceable. They know. They're afraid. There's fear all over this. You're definitely better with emotions, higher evolved emotionally, spiritually, maybe even intellectually. Some of you posting on my Twitter feed, hell, you give me a run for my money. A couple of you. You're pretty special. You're pretty good. And you got nice asses. But aside from that, The Chariot. They're coming rushing in. I got the sun in front of the moon. Chatty Cathy in front of Silent Bob. There's going to be a conversation that happens here. We saw it in September. We're just picking up the energies where September left off right here. We're looking at where they're at. We put a little lipstick cam in their place. I see someone sitting at a kitchen table or some sort of table. I'm not a psychic. I'm not remote viewing. I'm just saying, metaphorically speaking, somebody's sitting at a table right now, sulking over their breakfast or their dinner. And this Nine of Swords, they know they want to come in and talk to you. They're afraid you won't talk to them, or it's going to turn into a fight or whatever. But the Chariot, there's a lot of determination behind that. It's one of the meanings of the cards. It's a lesser known meaning, but it's definitely a card of communication. 2 in a row. All this just set it up. Let's clarify. Why is the Nine of Swords here? Flipping out of the... Five of Cups reversed. Oh, shit. 5 of Cups reversed. I'll pull the second card because I want to show you the bottom card, which is the crossing card, okay? It's fucking Tower. I can always feel when the Tower's there. Oh, God. Oh, Cancer. Cancer, I wish you were here so we could crack a beer together. And, you know, your asses would be here. But aside from that, the bottom card crossing it is the Ace of Wands. A new beginning. And it's an explosive new beginning. It's just these two cards, both explosions of energy. The 5 of Cups reversed on top of the 9 of Swords is someone who's stopping this. This is why the Fool and the Chariot are here, because this behavior is stopping. It's not powerful. I got 2 major arcana. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana cards and 1 minor arcana card in the baseline reading. Cancer, Cancer. Look at me, look at me. I went into Charles Hanson there for a minute. He's on Bargain Hunt. I love him. Look at me, look at me. Anyway, look at me. This shit is stopping. It's not enough to keep them from coming in. That's why I knew there was forward movement. As soon as I pulled the Hierophant, I knew for sure I read that energy right. But I knew it in the pre-shuffle area. The 5 of Cups reversed is somebody is stopping this shit, stopping this feeling of loss and this feeling of, I don't know, regret and all that, and realizing that if they want this to stop, this regret and sadness, if they want to flip it upside down, and this flew out of the deck, by the way, reversed, that they need to do something. The Tower, okay? And this card, the Fool, is red with these cards. Ace of Wands crossing it. Somebody taking a leap of faith here, Cancer. And it's going to come. It's going to come out of nowhere. It's not something you're going to be blown away. You're probably going to be busy. Somebody else, while you go out with your fancy bikini on, is probably going to be feeling your ass up or checking it out. And then you're going to get a text and you're going to be like, well, I don't know. Somebody else has their hand on my ass right now. But, okay. By the time this little chick leaves the nest. But this 9 of Swords behavior is stopping. Somebody's taking action. The Tower. And it's clear in the energy of the connection. Why is the Magician here? What's all this butt dial manifesting going on here? Cancer, this is a great reading. I told you it was going to be awesome. I could tell from the energy in the beginning. This is the shit. I mean, the Magician, 4 major arcana cards and 1 little 9 of Swords on the table. This don't count. It's the overall energy, but it is the 10 of Cups. I mean, come on. And we saw the 3 of Wands underneath it. Why is the Magician here? Tell me about this Magician. Butt dial manifesting communication. The Tower is going to lead to communication. Somebody going to snap out of this 9 of Swords. They're tired of feeling the regret. They're tired of feeling the sadness. They're tired of wondering what if, woulda, coulda, shoulda, all that shit. This is communication. They're manifesting communication with you. And the Tower definitely is an indicator of why the Chariot is here. But the Chariot is amplified by the Fool over here. Okay? This is a no-brainer. It's got the rainbow from the 10 of Cups right here. Rainbow, rainbow, you're the happiness. They know they need to reach out to get it. They want to come out of this sadness and regret, and they're stopping this 9 of Swords. And it's happening very quickly with a Tower. September is a very powerful month. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? Four of Wands. Four of Wands, Cancer. Cancer, this is the readings for you lately have been spectacular. This is ridiculous. All right, the Four of Wands off of the Page of Pentacles, off of the Magician here. They're manifesting communication and a happy new beginning with you. That's what they're doing. Why? They are intimidated. The Pope is intimidating. Think about meeting the Pope, right? Even if it's not your religion, you still respect the fact that it's a high-ranking figure in a religion. You have to respect that. This connection, you, all of it. I mean, they feel that you're higher up spiritually than they are. Why is this Hierophant here? You know, every time this person wants to come in and talk to you, and they have for a long time, and straighten things out, and at least have something with you, right? But every time and then they go and they spy, and they look at you, and I've told you this before, every time they spy, it amplifies the energy. Well, the energy they've been living under is one of fear and Nine of Swords, so that's what's been getting amplified. But we see it turning around now. We're starting to see things that I've been hoping we see. My key indicators that things are changing. All right? It's amazing. But every time they go to reach out, they spy on you to see if it's the right time, and every time they do, they realize how freaking incredible you are. And then they react in the 3D negatively to that, because the brain wants to protect them. The soul is like, yeah, go in. And the brain turns that into, oh, fuck them, I don't want them. I'm going to stay in this shit relationship I'm in, or I'm going to keep focusing on my pentacles, or this and that. Why's the Hierophant here? Why's the Hierophant here? Everything I just told you. The Eight of Wands. Oh, Cancer. Cancer. This is... How do they feel about you? They want to talk to you. But they're very intimidated. I know you don't think that. Some of you do. Some of you know. But... for those of you that don't, for those of you that read things wrong, you don't know how to read people and situations, life always, laws of physics run through all energy. Life always has an equal and opposite reaction. The more they tell you that they fucking hate you and go away and blah, 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 and the more they ignore you, the more they love you. You know, you ever heard the phrase, we only hurt the ones we love? Yeah, well, that's kind of what it means. It's because our soul, this person's weaponized happiness. They're not used to it. So they put up defense mechanisms, and behind the scenes they overthink and all that. But they're done with that. They're tired of it. The Tower here is causing a chain reaction. I want you to see what happens after the Tower. Communication. 3 cards in a row of communication. Yeah. Why's the Eight of Wands here? 4 cards in a row of communication after the Tower. The King of Swords. They want to talk to you. They're getting it together. Even if they got to tell themselves, this is bookending right here, the Five of Cups reversed. Even if they got to tell themselves in the mirror, I'm great, I can do this. They're going to do it. They're going to open up a little bit. It's King of Swords, and it's kind of a fake energy. I believe underneath they're coming in as a page. But this great horned owl here is a powerful bird. And he got a sword. It's a rainbow sword. What rainbow? Rainbow. It's all about you, Cancer. The universe don't want to talk about no third party here. If they're married, I can guarantee you based on these cards that you're the one that they want. You're the one they're thinking about. You're the one that's been stressing them out, feeling regret and whatever, and they want to flip that around, and they are. The Tower is strong enough. Look, we call this the sad horse, right? When it's upright, it's sadness, regret. Somebody really regretting what they did, their past actions, how they cast you off. They realize later they love you, all that stuff. The Tower is strong enough to flip this thing upside down. This card literally flew out of my deck and flipped. It had to because of how I shuffle. It had to flip to be reversed, and it came out reversed. They want to talk to you, but they're very intimidated. They are. But the Fool here, the hidden energy, the message from the universe is, tell Cancer they're coming in. This is what the Tower means. This card is red with these. The Tower is the last card out here. The last card out leads to communication here, and it leads to communication here. The universe is backing it up. It's like, yeah. Listen to Steve. Okay. Listen to Steve. Why's the Fool here? What else you want to tell these Cancers? I bet I get the sweet ass upright card. Do I have one of those? It's just a butt with a number on it. Or a crab. Why's the Fool here? Why's the Fool here? I almost said the card that I didn't see on the table is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune's at the bottom of the deck. It's the crossing energy of whatever two cards come out here. I don't always show you the crossing energy, but I'm going to show it to you because I thought, I almost said it. I said, the only thing we're missing here, Cancer, is a Wheel of Fortune, and there it is. The wheel is turning. It's a card of communication. It will be the crossing card on the two cards I'm about to pull, and those two cards are the Ace of Cups and the Five of Swords. Now, the Wheel of Fortune's crossing this. That means that this Five of Swords behavior is changing. This Five of Swords behavior is self-sabotage, your person's propensity to use their free will against themselves, their own best interests. This right here is red with the Tower. They've had enough. We know they've had enough of the regret and the sadness. They know they need to stop this Nine of Swords bullshit. It wasn't enough. It was at one point the only minor arcana on the table. This Tower is flipping this Five of Cups upside down. Somebody coming to talk to you. Somebody right here. Ace of Cups, red with the Five of Cups upside down. Somebody coming to talk to you who holds a giant goblet of love that's sealed, hermetically sealed at the top, that they've been holding, sabotaging this whole thing, self-sabotaging the whole thing. But with the Wheel of Fortune as the crossing card, it's changing. I got the sun in front of the moon, Chatty Cathy in front of the moon, I got a bird, that's communication, but none of that matters. This is the Wheel of Destiny. The way things were are not how they're going to be. It is the mantra for September. The wheel is turning. They're coming in. How do we get verification of that? Because the fucking Chariot is the final outcome. It's Cancer energy coming to get Cancer. It's also a card of communication. It's stability. He's wearing a pentacle around. Give me the final on this. Why is this Chariot here? Why is this? Fucking hell. This flew out of the deck, so I knew I needed to stop shuffling. Holy fucking hell. My God. They are flying in. This is going to come with the Tower here and a Knight of Swords here. This Knight of Swords is red with communication, the Page of Pentacles. This is going to come out of nowhere. This is double verification. This shit just going to happen one day. Just, somebody else going to be feeling your ass up. And you're going to get ding. Your little phone's going to go off. The Knight of Swords. Somebody finally going to give you this Ace of Cups, or at least dump some of it out on you. I know, because the Wheel of Fortune's sitting on top of it. But this Tower, I can't get past it. It's powerful. Knight of Swords. They're coming in. I got the Knight of Swords on top of the Chariot. They're coming in fast with something to say. It's red with the Page of Pentacles, red with the Four of Wands. Happy new beginning, the long term, the couple in the park, 80 years old, telling everyone how they met. Whether they want to hear it or not, is red with the Two of Cups as the final card out. Also a card of Cancer. By the way, energy, Cancer energy. Astrology isn't tarot. Tarot isn't astrology cards. But it is your energy. Two Cups. It's two soulmates coming together. Two soulmates coming together after, and I'll give you the crossing card, the card at the bottom of the deck, after a long spell of bullshit, wasted time, the Knight of Pentacles. It's been slowly coming together the whole time. This person's been jamming it up with this Five of Swords behavior and this Nine of Swords behavior, which is all coming to an end. It's coming to, Five of Swords is coming to an end because of the Tower and because the Wheel of Fortune sitting on top of it. And the Nine of Swords is coming to an end because the Five of Cups reversed tells us it is, and the Tower is sitting on top of that. And it all leads, everything after it is communication. I'd like to run you through this, if I may. The Tower happens. Nine of Swords comes to an end. I'm tired of feeling regret. I got to do something. Communication, 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 communication on some level. The Ace of Cups is a card of communication. Communication, 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 communication. All of it is communication. It's nothing but communication after the Tower. Nothing. But we know from the pre-shuffle, the Seven of Cups, that a lot of it is worry and illusion, and they're trying to come up with a way to do it. And we also know here from the Hierophant that there is some fear. They're a little intimidated to come talk to the Pope, someone who they feel is a bit more emotionally evolved than they are. They know. They know. Cancer, this is an amazing reading. Okay, it's been a long time coming. The Knight of Pentacles is slow-moving energy, Cancer. It's bullshit. All right, universe. Give me 3 cards. What else you want to tell Cancer about this? Anything? Give me 3 cards from the bottom. All right? Now I'm going to be specific to the universe. Give me 3 cards from the bottom. Yep. Verifying my energy read. They are intimidated by you. The Nine of Pentacles. They know you got your shit together. Also, for some of you, this person is working on their independence. It's something the universe wants you to know. They're working on themselves. How do I know? Because I got the Hanged Man underneath that. They are working on themselves. They have done a lot of inner work. They have done a lot of thinking. They are seeing life from a new perspective, seeing you from a new perspective. And what perspective is that? They're realizing part of this Tower, by the way, it's attached to it, and it's attached to this Two of Cups, and it's attached to this Eight of Wands. Why? Well, you can see the energy too. Look at the background. It's also attached a little bit to this Hanged Man. One of the things they realized in the Hanged Man is causing this Tower, and this Eight of Wands, communication, and this Two of Cups, 2 soulmates coming together, is the love. Queen of Cups. For me, in my readings, the most love one human being can feel for another. Queen gives the full cup, by the way. She holds the Ace of Cups just like the King of Cups. But she gives the full cup. The King of Cups, he's a little withholding with his emotions. That's changing the Wheel of Fortune. And I can't believe, I wish I had said it because I thought it around this point when I was pulling these cards. The only card we're missing is the Wheel of Fortune, and there it fucking is. And also at the bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands, which would be crossing this. It's a card of communication. It's passionate communication. I got so many communication cards on the deck, on the table here, Cancer. It's like a communication card porn right here. I got to change the rating of this video. It's like, it's crazy. It's not for a general audience. It's unreal. I'm going to go do some voodoo in an extended reading right now. This is the most, absolutely without a doubt, the reading I've been waiting for you on many, many levels. Especially, and I know it's not much to you. I know you like these communication cards and all that. But this Five of Cups reversed on top of the Nine of Swords here is a powerful message. And when the Tower came out after it, that's fucking mind-blowing. It tells me action's going to happen. So we would have had a terrible, stupid reading that I would have scrapped and started over if I didn't see cards of communication after this. Every single card that came after the Tower is a card of communication on some level. With the only exception being this Five of Swords, which is behavior that's ending because it's crossed by the Wheel of Fortune. And what else is ending? Holding on to this cup, keeping cellophane on it. That's what's ending. Because it's crossing. And in your final outcome, all 3 cards are communication. Including a base that's a major arcana. So this person's really being pushed to come in. And this Tower, I don't think many of your people will be able to resist it. Not everybody's person's coming in. But I'd say a good 98% of your people are. September is going to be a very important month for you. And I'm not a time lord. There's no time in the energies. For some of you, it'll be early October. For some of you, it'll be September. For some of you, it'll be tomorrow. Okay? I'm pulling this reading on August 30th. Some of you might hear from this person on August 31st. I do not know. There is no time in the universe. And I'm not one of those readers that's going to say, oh, 10 of Cups, 10 days, 10 weeks, 10 months, because that's bullshit. We're just making that shit up. There isn't time. You can't do that. That's not real. That's just showmanship. And I'm not a showman. I'm real. I'm really like this. I talk to you guys the way I talk to my friends, the way we sit around and whatever. So if you like me, we'd be able to sit around all night. I'd make you do it naked, though. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want to meet you with clothes on. So let's just be clear about that. Male or female, I don't care. Anyway, I'm going to go pull some voodoo. All right? We're going to pull on all this, the energy of the connection, this tower. Why this Five of Cups reversed is here, because that's the most powerful card on the table as far as I'm concerned, and I know it's minor arcana. I'm just going to do a what the fuck reading. I'm going to find out what I'm going to get you everything you need to know. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to sum it up that way. If you want it, I want it. I want to see that energy. I want to feel this energy some more and see what's going on. So there you go. Link for the extended is in the description. If you want it, it's there. And it's going to be awesome. I hope you like this reading. I hope it was helpful to you. If you're a Cancer waiting to hear from somebody and you don't like this reading, I don't know how I can please you. I have no idea. I got nothing for you. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers and everyone who shares and watches and all that. All right. I'm going to go pull the extended right now, and I'm damn excited to do it. All right, Cancer.